Ребят, всем привет. Сегодня я буду реагировать на Багмана Зек. И мне очень нравится, что я очень нравится. Hello! Thanks for joining me. Скажи мне нет один раз. Back to the very beginnings of Minecraft. This is Bugman CX, and welcome to a new survival Let's Play series, which I've called The Journey. We're ready to move on from the last. Скажи мне нет один раз. So I missed out on experiencing all the new features that came with the game through its alpha and beta phases. This is Bugman CX, and welcome to a new survival Let's Play series, which I've called The Journey. But I'll be aiming to try and play the game through in survival from its very early days up until the current. But I'll be aiming to try to do that wherever possible. Earliest to do that wherever possible. In InfDev stage. And finally onto the release era to do that wherever possible. And finally onto the release era, which was from 2011. And then work our way through. Able to get a properly staged. Which was from 2011 until the game was. Нет, он сдох, о нет, нет. Game was even called Minecraft. Even called Minecraft. Look, worlds. Cursed. Нет, он сдох, о нет. But, worlds. It's running in, worlds. Support for some of the. Нет, он сдох, о нет. In this game, worlds. Ta-da! Ta-da! Even called Minecraft. Blocks, because that's the only block. Worlds. It's just dependent on what worlds. It's just dependent on whether there are blocks above you. See how I whether there are blocks above you. See how I've used this to our advantage. Discard whether there are blocks above you. Highlight just so that you know that they're use this to our advantage. I light just so that you know that there's light out there. And this layer here is always this layer here is always so this is the this layer here is always grass. Not cobblestone. So this is the way that the game works. The way that the game works. The way that the game works. There's light out there. Ah, there you go. There's light out there. Ah, there you go. There's our modern home. E13's grass. It's grass. Game is grass. The mob is officially designated a human. There's our modern home. Survived the upgrade. 2328. Survived the upgrade, I'm pleased to say. The world, I'm pleased to say. Version up, version. Regeneration, and I think it just runs around like this, like a derp. I'm pleased to say. Blocks that I've got. Isn't it looking lovely? There's a Steve. Blocks that I've got to play with. Force version. If I press G, Steve's got to play with. Now this game is blocks and delete blocks, but you'll notice a few new effects now. We've got the particle effect. Now this game is starting to become Minecraft. The Grand got to play with. Will you just look at that? I don't think I've built anything more beautiful in Minecraft. Anything more beautiful in Minecraft. The same overall shape. There's not much more in the overall shape. There's not much. Anything more beautiful in Minecraft. 0 point. 0 point this game. It's just a overall shape. Changed this game. Since the last version, we now have access to a sapling with overall shape. The face has changed. Overall shape. Tell me what it's going. Tell me what it's about to do when I'm. I'm not getting it. Key number 6. So I think key number 6. So Okay. This game. Place. It's about to do when I'm. E, because you put it into the place mode with key number 6. So E, because you put it into the place mode and then you place it. So ready? Because there are some changes in this. And then you place it. So ready? I spy caves. This version as well, which we need. I spy caves. Let's go check them out. I think there was another version as well, which we need to... Not much else we can do. The cave over here. 0.0.13a_03. And as you might have noticed from the beginning there's a new terrain generation screen, which is the screen that we still have today, basically. The cave over here. But if you remember, with a few minor modifications. And here's the addition of water, which is looking pretty cool. But if you remember from some of the earlier versions, one of the with a few from some of the earlier versions. That is that. Sadly, from some of the earlier versions. Sadly. Right. From carry on until. We've got all of the things now. We've got the lakes, we've got the terrain generation, we've got... But unfortunately... Sounds were added in version 0.0, but unfortunately... Classic sounds we're going to hear, but unfortunately... Here we have oak trees with their very extremely bright leaves. What do we have on the hot... Dandelion. Oak trees with their very extremely bright leaves. But let's have a look at this. 14. 14 of the game, and so definitely they're here. On the hot. Bottom here we have wool. Bottom here we have wool. Black, and the special thing about the... Actually... The blocks I want to make it because there are some simple mechanics, and the special thing about the... Actually... Setrika. Еще один разок. Sand block above the flower. Which... Because it's me. because it means that they're taking a little while to detect. The source came out of 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 I have made a house makes you I have made a house makes you escaping it. To be fair with the cloth blocks, I only put them inside so that we can show them off. But let's head up the path, escaping this up the block, up the block. This that it exposes. That it exposes. Range of different range of different purples. Pretty close. Purple. White tin. White tin. Look at a gold. Look at a gold. Bombay. Bombay. Hombre, sí. Yeah, Matt, you made a good choice. Game functionality has been removed. Hombre, sí. That music is loud. So for now, we're going to skip this version and move on to the next. 0.2. You made a good choice. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. That music is loud. So for now, we're going to skip this version and move on to the next. And look at these mobs, skeletons galore, creepers. Two. I suppose. Two. Most well-known piece of trivia about Minecraft that the original model for the creeper was actually mobs, skeletons galore, creepers. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Mobs, skeletons galore, creepers. I'm used to a mistake by Notch. He got the dimensions wrong for the pig model, and it became a creeper. So one of these guys come up to me and say hello. Same way. I'm running out of health already. I think you a mistake by Notch. He got the dimensions wrong for the pig model, and it became a creeper. So one of these guys come up to me and say hello. I think you explode in an upcoming version. I'm running out of health already. Explode in an upcoming version. Oh, I love that. Oh, he did explode. Piston. 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 Oh, what? Oh, what? Kind of more modern game. He exploded on death. That's pretty cool. So you right click it. So you're hungry. Funky. Another piece. He exploded on death. That's pretty cool. Another piece of functionality I wanted to. Functionality. We good. Oh, what? I think what we need to do in the next station. The thing about the next versions is that the functionality I wanted. The thing about the next versions is that the survival test was only short-lived. I really don't. Так. Это было. The survival test was only short-lived. Это было круто. Да. The survival test was only short-lived. Let's get started. The survival test was only short-lived. Buckle up. Buckle up. Let's get started. Круто. Отличное интро для этого. Не надо. Let's get started. Ладно, ребята, всем спасибо за просмотр. Ладно, ребята, всем спасибо за просмотр. Let's get started. Let's get started. Пом. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. А с вами был Горячий Пьер, и пока.
Не-не.
Ай, дорогие!